Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Hello everyone, welcome to Dark Souls 2. I'm going to be playing a Nuzlocke run. What I've determined to be a Nuzlocke run. Which is basically every weapon I find, I have to use. And yeah. I really like the openings to the Dark Souls games. They always set the tone really well, I thought. Let's see what's in here.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name? At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Okay. Not sure how I'm supposed to determine that that little thing made of wicker is me, but sure, why not? So I think I'm going to be playing as a warrior to start off with, since they have the highest strength and dexterity. So I think that makes the most sense. I think I also start off with a broken sword, which is actually kind of nice because then if I find one later I don't have to equip it. And for the gift, I think I'm going to do a petrified something, just in case I find a weapon. In terms of the body, I actually like the starting dude, so I'm just going to keep him. I could monster souls him, but I don't know, that's been done before by people who are funnier than I am, so.
All people come here for the same reason, to break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
That's not very nice. But, whatever. We don't need these people. Okay, real quick, I'm going to pause and see if I can turn up the mic volume, because apparently it's a little low. Okay, how is that? Is that any better? I'll give a few seconds for stream delay to catch up. Okay, great. So, yeah, this is Dark Souls 2, the second one. I came up with this run while playing Dark Souls 3, just because there are so many interesting weapons that I just never play or, use. And I thought that was kind of a shame. So I came up with this run to maybe alleviate some of that and explore all the different, weapons that are available in the game. So I'm going to do this tutorial part just so I can get to the birds and trade in mid-petrified something for something. There's some few basic rules on my stream page. You can scroll down and see. I asked for rules earlier, and some people offered suggestions like, oh, never repair your gear, or stuff like that. Once you beat a boss, you have to sell off all of your armor and weapons that you're using, and those rules are fine. But I urge you to look at the first rule on my page, which is I am bad at this game. Oh, there we go. The point of this isn't to make the game harder, although, the basic idea certainly will do that. The point is to basically explore all the options that are available in Dark Souls. So that's what I'm going to try to be doing. Again, I am trash at this game, so I did put in a couple of rules which make it so I won't absolutely fail, which is, once I have 5 weapons, when I die, I have to put that weapon into storage and then choose a new one. But if I run out of weapons, then I just get all those weapons that were in storage back, basically. If you choose to do this yourself and you do want to make it harder, you can just decide, oh, I ran out of weapons, this run is over. But that's up to you. Here we go. So we'll leave that. I got a ring. Well, that's fine. Okay, that's useless. Great. I think I'm just going to move on to Majula. Oh yeah, I can't go in there because that guy's petrified. terrible messages already. So like with Dark Souls 1, you don't really understand like the story of the game as soon as you start, which is fine. It's one of those things you figure out over time, but I don't really like the Dark Souls 2, like, oh, you're gonna go to this place without ever really knowing why. Like, it doesn't seem very compelling to me. I don't know, it seems just kinda, not very interesting in terms of, like, plot. And obviously, you know, what you're supposed to do changes over time, but that just, like, starting thing of, like, oh, yeah, you're gonna do this, who knows, it's just, I don't know, kind of annoying.
Those whose names are unutterable, the four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek soul, seek the kin, lest this land swallow you.
Okay, now we can level up. But I don't have enough souls to do that. Alright, we'll walk around and say hi to everyone. Then we can get started. I do have to say, of all the starting areas, I think Majula is my favorite. It's just so pretty compared to everything else.
You are undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of every mercy and fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement, a place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden, and like you, I lost everything, and now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Yeah, sure.
That is a wise decision. People
I mainly didn't want to make him even more sad, so I'll join his low club.
in their benevolence. Let the sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
Okay.
I think it suits me, Joe.
Yeah.
It will grow.
Okay. That's what I wanted. Bye.
Thank
Eh. So I originally was going to start this run with Dark Souls 1, but it doesn't like streaming very much. I tried to stream it and like immediately crashes, so I just started on Dark Souls 2 instead, which honestly I'm okay with, because it's got a lot more interesting weapons, and you find a lot more weapons sooner on, so... Okay, I will do that. Should probably equip my Estus Flask. Now let's say hi to the best NPC in the game.
Oh, undead, are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
I'll chat with a cat whenever I feel like it, thank you.
Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
So this is Sweet Shakwar, who is a cat, because why not? Honestly, every game needs a
Nothing
talking
suited
cat
you,
who's
I
really
presume?
sassy, in my opinion.
Well, that's dismaying.
Let's pick up this little treasure. Then I think there's only one person left to talk to.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morley. And Salam. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
I understand that they wanted Malin to be, you know, obviously really sad the first time you meet him, but there is a stool, like, 2 feet away from him. He could be sitting on his dead.
Well, I do.
Just saying. Okay, well, I think that's everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this shard into an actual Estus flask, then we can get started.
Bearer of the curse, seek the lest this.
Great. Alright. Let's see what mischief we can get into. So my plan is, when I start leveling up, to level up strength and dexterity first. I'm not sure what I need in those stats to be able to equip any weapon I come across. I'll have to look that up later. I think in Dark Souls 1 it was like 40 strength and 20 dexterity. But that's the plan, is to level those up first, so that I can equip anything I find. And after that I'll probably start doing other stats, raise my health and my endurance, that kind of thing. I seriously doubt I'll be able to do magic this run. I might do pyromancy. Just depends, I guess. Actually, yeah, I'll probably pick up some pyromancy just so I have ranged options. Also, I feel like I'm going to be playing a bit more K2 than I usually do, just because once I get 5 weapons, I don't want to start dying. Oh, hello. Someone's asking in the chat if I find like a catalyst or something, do I have to start using that? The answer is no. The rule pretty much only applies to like melee weapons that you would use as a melee weapon. So if I find a bow, I don't have to equip it. And same for like catalysts or talismans or anything like that. I'm not really gonna bother with that guy. I'm also playing Skull as a person, in case you hadn't realized, which explains why there's the big ogre there. Like that. I don't imagine I'll be having much trouble at the start of the game. But later on, I'm sure I'll be having a lot of trouble, so. Or I'll get swarmed immediately and die. Yeah, I like Scholar. It does some weird things, like the ogre being there at the start of the Forest of the Giants. But overall, I like it. Plus it comes with all the DLC, which I never had with vanilla Dark Souls 2. So, yeah, overall it's fine. really hope that's what I started with, because I... Alright. Oh, it is good. So I don't have to equip it since it's a duplicate of the weapon I started with. There are still a couple question marks in terms of the run that I haven't figured out yet. Which is mainly like things like dual wielding, like what kind of rules should I form around that? I haven't really come to a consensus about it yet. I don't think it'll really matter for this first stream. But generally I lean towards more interesting rules than more restrictive rules. So I'm sure I'll come up with something. That'll be fine. A lot more difficult than it would originally seem to play the game, talk about things, and also look at the chat. So, hey. Also, that is one thing. I've not played any of the DLC, so this will be... well, I have to use that, I guess. Yeah, this will be my first time playing any of the DLC, which should be interesting. And by interesting, I mean I will probably die a lot. Oh, hi. Where'd you come from? Okay. Are all these guys actually dead now? Looks like it. One interesting thing that Scholar did is it took most of the Heidi Knights, or Haid Knights, that, like, there's usually one at the base of that tree. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. Whew. Thought that was gonna be my first death. Yeah, they took, the Handy Knights, and they took them out of where they originally were and put them all at Haid's Tower of Flame, which makes sense. But yeah, we won't be seeing many of them until we actually get there. already having a bad time. Okay. Yeah, in case the beginning of this game made it seem like I was somewhat competent, hopefully that section proved that I'm not. I'm also not going to be equipping any armor that I find as soon as I find it. Just because it might screw up, like, oh, I found like a plate of Havel's armor. If I have to wear it, then suddenly I'm like going to be doing a lot worse. Just because I'll be moving so slowly. The time-honored tradition of Dark Souls NPCs who laugh after saying anything. I can buy the key. I can also buy the hat. That makes it easier to find items. I might as well get both. Yeah. Alright. Great. I have a monocle now. So let's pop back to Majula. Open the gate for the blacksmith. Yeah, in Dark Souls 3 right now I'm using miracles, kind of, and also weapons. And miracles aren't very helpful in Dark Souls 3, or at least maybe I'm just using them wrong.
Ah yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Okay. He's gonna get all settled. I don't need arrows. I also don't have the dexterity to use that. Great. Okay, so I start with 15 strength and 11 dexterity. I'm hoping I'll be able to get to the last giant and meet him before we stop today. I'll probably go until 2 p.m. It's another hour and 15 minutes. Oh god. I am also making a judgment call and saying that if I find a weapon which is the same as a weapon I already have, but it has an element on it, I'm going to count that as a different weapon, and that's mainly so I can pick up this fire longsword. I could pick up an item. Oh, did it fall through the ground? Weird. thought it would be. Oh, that's right. There's these turtle guys here now. Hello. Luckily pretty slow, so they're not too difficult to fight. But if they do hit you, it hurts a lot. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to get that. Oh, bad idea, bad idea. No, we're fine. Yeah. And actually, I don't even have a longsword, so I can equip this anyway. Excuse me. Alright. I haven't really thought about, like, strategy in terms of, like, when I should pick up certain items. So I'm pretty much just going through willy-nilly. Like, if that was a different weapon that I just picked up, I would be very sad. Okay. It's a buckler. I don't think that's going to be better than the shield I currently have. No. I guess I just need to go down that hole. Still trying to get used to things, so bear with me. Or maybe that's just an excuse. Who knows? Oh. Yeah, I guess you could jump down here if you had the cat's ring. But then you'd have to fight a whole bunch of lizards, and that sounds like a terrible time. Wow. Oh, there's a turtle here too. Oh. One thing that's kind of frustrating about the Dark Souls games is they try to change up how certain things work from game to game. So, like, parrying in Dark Souls 2 is really weird. The timing is a lot different compared to Dark Souls 1. Oh, hi, Pursuer. Actually want to die right here if I can help it, so I'll just run away. Bye. I am also pretty committed to picking up every item I find, even if I know it's a weapon, because to not do that would be kind of against the spirit of the run. Oh god. That was really bad. Ow. Throw it over here. Oh, hi. This guy is not cooperating. And he just fell. Alright, I'll do it myself. Actually, interesting about Dark Souls 2 is the pairing was so off for me that I just didn't use it, and then that kind of carried over to Dark Souls 3, where I also haven't been parrying, which maybe has hurt me. Maybe not. Bye. Shield. Is that one better? Not really. The early game of Dark Souls is a bit difficult because you only, you just have a couple of Estus flasks to use. Which I just picked up a shard. I should probably go turn that in. Hello. Knock knock. Hi. How's it going? Oh, you're having a little party in there, I see. One thing that is annoying about Dark Souls 2 is you don't get a 100% physical block shield for a while. And I think if you don't have that, no enemies, like, their attacks don't deflect. So it's kind of annoying trying to deal with that. Because I'm used to, like, just blocking and making their attack deflect, and then, you know, once there's an opening, attacking them. But this one, you kind of have to wait for them to finish their combo. That was weird. All their bodies just kind of ragdolled at the same time as soon as I looked over this way. That's not creepy. Oh, and now they're just gone. Okay.
Hello there. Travelling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, and it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed. I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might be inside. I'll leave this one.
Okay. Pate's interesting because he, like, leads you into traps. He does tell you about the traps beforehand. So it's like, well, he's not as bad as, like, Patches and, oh god, other games. Oh. That was almost death. It is death. Well, there we go. Death count is 1. Let's see, how many weapons do I have? Oh. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I've got 5. Okay. Well, it was nice having you. Fire longsword. Oh, I'm going to try to equip it first. I guess I'll go back to the mace. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen, and what I knew was going to happen. Well, that's unfortunate, because I really like that sword. Oh, this stays closed. Hi.
Well, I see you managed to escape.
Yeah, kind of.
I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits.
Yeah,
who
you
prey
said
upon
that
travelers.
already.
Oh. But you should take this.
Thanks.
It allows undead to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand.
Awesome. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing co-op. I guess we'll just kind of wait and see. I think if something becomes, like, super difficult for me, then I probably will do co-op, but I'm going to give it a few tries, at least, before resorting to that. Oh. Well. Make it to safety. Oh, I don't have the stats for this. 18 dexterity. I guess I can dual wield it. Let's do that. There's still an X though, so I think my stats still aren't good enough. Don't quite have the stats for this quite yet, so I'm going to save it. Once I hit 18 dexterity, then I'll go back to it. Ow. Yeah, I've never really used spears before in Dark Souls, which that's what this runs for, so time to start once I get more dexterity. Oh my god. These bodies are doing some really wacky physics right now. I'm not really sure why. Oh. Ran to the corner, but sure, why not? Oh. Okay. Trap avoided. Okay. I can't use this one either. Although the strength, I should be fine to dual wield it, but I do need to get the dexterity up, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Ooh. That's fun. I'm actually not sure, but the X is supposed to go away, like, once you have the stats to use it, right? I'm also not sure. I know if you dual wield something, it basically, like, reduces the strength requirement. But does it also reduce the dex requirement? Does anyone in chat know? It would seem like that's not the case, because if it was, I should be able to use that halberd two-handed, and it didn't seem like I could. Wow. Okay. There we go. It is kind of sad that I'm already finding weapons I can't use. Oh good, this one's better. But hopefully I can get my stats up soon enough that I can start using them. Okay, so this is the way down to get to the boss. So I'm gonna go rest. And then stop back at Majula. Get this new Estus flask. And maybe level up. I honestly don't know how many souls I need for the next level up. It would be nice to go back and get my souls from that little area.
To see light, however.
But I know there's a way around, I just can't remember how to get to it. Okay, I can get a couple levels. I do have some soul items. I could use those to get the last stat up I need.
Bear, seek, listen.
I'm pretty sure it was 14. Let's double check before I use that last level up. Yes, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. So the X went away, so I can actually use it correctly now. That's so silly.
Bear, seek, listen.
I guess I'm gonna fight the last giant with this halberd. Oops. Got a little too button happy and teleported to the wrong place. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, this is, yeah, very powerful. Alright, let's see if I can find the back door into that place. I think I might need a key for it, though. Yeah, because the only places I could go were in there, which is dead ends. I want to get up there. Up there. Yeah, I think I need to get a key before I can go back there. I don't think I actually needed a rest there, but whatever. It seems like I do more damage if I actually am able to hit them with the blade, rather than if they're like closer to me. I don't know if that's actually true, but if it is, it's a neat touch. Yeah, that's a dead end. There's a door on the other side, but I'm pretty sure it's locked. Okay, well, I think I get a key when I kill the giant, so let's just go do that. That's right, I forgot I look like pulled pork after I die. Also locked. I don't think I get that key until a lot later. Alright, let's do this. So this is the last giant. Ow. That's me getting stepped on. I like this boss. He's pretty easy. Okay. Try a different move. Oh my god. Just keep getting stepped on. That's fine. So once you get him down to like a certain amount of health, he pulls off his own arm and attempts to hit you with it. Which, I mean, if that's a system that works for you, go for it, I guess. Oh. Damn. Oh, and I died. Well, that was really silly. I shouldn't have died there. Okay. Well, guess I'll go back to the mace. That was a really silly death. I should have not died there. It's one of those, if he had not raised his foot in that way at that time, I would have gotten him. Now I'm just gonna do really badly. Oh my god. Please don't kill me. Okay. Let's try this again. Overcommitting. Let's hide. He keeps falling on me. And I just completely whiffed both of those. Boy, I am not having a good time right now. Jeez. Ah, there we go. Whew. Okay. That was a lot more intense than it should have been, I think. That still doesn't open. Okay. Okay, now we've got a couple doors to open. Actually, first, I think I might go back to Majula and spend these souls, so I don't lose them. Let's see, next goal is 18 dexterity. For the spear. Do that, and then pump up strength. Nice. That's a good start. Okay. Let's switch to this, since we never gave it a fair shake. The nice thing about spears is there's this, like, locking stab you can do, which doesn't do much damage, but it lets you, you know, have some sort of defense while you're attacking, which is nice. So, we'll see how long I hold on to this before dying. Oh yeah, that's a lot more damage now that I have the stats for it. Never mind, I am immediately going to get rid of it if I kill this guy. Okay. And I've got the stats for it. Okay. I guess I have this now. Cool. Okay. Not great at hitting things on the ground. There we go. A feeling that's going to happen a lot, where I'm just like, oh, good, I have a really awesome weapon, and then I immediately find something else I have to replace it with. Which is fine, the Bastard Sword is a fine weapon. I'm sure it'll do lots of damage? Question mark? Oh, hi. It's just kind of funny to, like, immediately have to stat up for a weapon and then change it. So these guys are normally just a direct castle, but they have been changed. So now they're kind of all over the place. They're also a bit easier, I think. Still have a lot of health, though. Or rather, they have the same amount of health. But you encounter them a lot earlier. However, killing them... Oh, okay. Usually means that there is some sublime bone dust around. I've got this now. Oh. Or I'm wrong. Maybe it's just because the king's door is here. Usually, when those guys are around, there is a sublime bone dust to be had. Just not this time. Okay, so there's another door over here. That is really powerful. And really slow. Okay, that's really fun. Okay, this weapon is really silly. I like it. So the pursuer is here. Ow. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to fight him though. Because he's not easy. And that would just take me to the Lost Bastille, which is kind of a difficult area this early in the game. So I think I'm going to hold off on fighting him for now. I might wait until after I finish the Tower of Flame and then fight him. There's one other door. Not this way. That's not going to get old. Oh, it's like actually dark in here. I'm used to like regular Dark Souls 2, where like the dark places weren't that dark. Oh, there's a skeleton. I just got backstabbed. Ow. Jeez. Jeez, these guys are a pain. I think once I get enough strength and dex, the first thing I want to put points into is endurance. Because running out of endurance is such a pain. I don't know why I expected that to work. There's like a ladder back here. Many turtles. Oh, this is bad. Oh. Well, luckily I don't think they can climb ladders. Oh, they ran off. Oh no. Oh. I knew this was up here too. I really want to like the whip. I already have that, so I'm not gonna switch. I really want to like the whips, but they do like no damage. Hey, it's alright. So I'm really not looking forward to finding these like super heavily armored dudes with a whip. That's honestly more damage than I thought it was going to do. I don't know what this guy's doing. Ow. Hey, I did it. One rule I have is that I am going to give every weapon a fair shake, even if it's going to be a bad time. Oh, that's not good. Hello. What? What? Okay. Sure. I don't think that was going to go well, no matter what weapon I had. Alright, well... Thanks for the good times, Whip. Yeah, I have no idea what spell that was that he cast. It looked amazing, though. Can you go back to Majula now?
Keep all meetings right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these from each part, Julie. It's high time
There we go. Okay, so I'll sit here and she'll disappear. Go back to Majula. There's something I haven't done. I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, back here. Go find this guy through this labyrinth of dudes with arrows. What? Oh, I got a headshot. That is rude. My God. Stop shooting at me. Oh, it just goes here. That's not helpful. Why am I... Where's... Oh, do I have to drop down? Okay. I just super confused myself. About just a boulder.
Sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Caleb. I'm a traveler, like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map. Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was... a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps. I came to this land some time ago. Drangling, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Well, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I've ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangling. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps. Just like me.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm super into maps.
You should have told me before.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Here, take this. A key to the mansion. What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here. Incredible, really, isn't it? Such a map to be chiseled in stone. Oh, but one thing. I would not venture deep into the mansion. I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful, please. I'll be back in Majula soon. Perhaps we will meet again and discuss maps at our leisure. I'll be perhaps...
Okay. Cool. I think that's the last thing we really needed from this area. So we can head back to Majula now. go explore. Stone. I could go open up that area that's back in the forest. I don't actually remember what you get out of it. I think it's something pretty good, though. The pigs, who I have not fought yet. And down here, there's a little skeleton man. Oh. Kill's not back yet. Maybe I have to open the door first. That's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Oh no. Oh, that's painful. That's 2 deaths that I'm going to say were completely pointless. Hi, are you back now that I died? No. Weird. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my god. Great, I only almost died at that time. Oh, good. Well, that was worth it. That's less worth it. I don't see myself needing to respec a whole lot. But maybe, who knows. Okay, I think that's going to be a good place to stop. It's just about 2 hours have gone by. I think we made pretty good progress, though.
Oh, you again? Come on, he's on the cheap for you. Everyone's so stingy everywhere. You're my only customer. You call this place not to. It's just the place once. If you might.
She usually gives you something, I thought. Maybe you have to buy more from her. Well. Oh, she's selling a lockstone. I got a branch of yore. So I should save up for those, probably. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to stop it here. Thank you all for joining me. I think we made good progress today. So next time we'll start exploring Hayes Tower of Flame, I think. Bye. See you next time.